from Chris Ferraro. He said, why is Andrew Chafin not signed or been picked up as a trade piece here for the past few years? It makes too much sense that I almost wonder, does he not want to play in New York? What other ways can this bullpen be built this offseason? Chafin was the guy, Joe, that you and I highlighted as a lefty last year. He was the guy that we highlighted as a trade candidate at the deadline for the Mets this year. The Mets have big priorities. They need a frontline starter. As you have hinted, seems like Jacob deGrom, but you never know with Verlander, Rodon, a lot of different ways they can go with that. They need to figure out the Nimmo situation and the trickle effect if Nimmo goes elsewhere. But then it goes kind of to who's going to pitch to set up Edwin Diaz, who's going to be the big bopper in the lineup that didn't exist last year. Even if it's an average DH, that player still has power. This question kind of matches that.
Billy Epler needs to be very engaged on the entire market because it doesn't necessarily need to go in like sequential order of importance. Like it's not required that they sign Jacob deGrom before they address the seventh inning of the bullpen or whatever. Like that's not a requirement. And I bet during the winter meetings, you're going to see a lot of movement in the relief market. I don't know if Andrew Chafin's going to sign, but I love how we have kind of turned Andrew Chafin into a thing amongst Mets Twitter.
The sheriff.
Yeah. I mean, look, he fits. It's a matter of what he's going to do contractually. I don't think the Mets are particularly interested, and you've seen it over the last couple of years. They're not trying to give out multi-year deals to middle relievers / setup men. I said it this last week about the starters. I said it a few weeks back when we did our bullpen episode. They are paying over 30 people in an analytics department to find these types of players. Adam Ottavino, great example. Sign him for a year, $3 or $4 million, whatever it was. He was fantastic. They'd like to re-up him for another year. We'll see if he could work a multi-year deal in somewhere, but I think they'd like to have him back. Aaron Loop, another example. They signed him for a year and $3 million. He was awesome. Signed a 2-year, $18 million deal with the Angels. I think the Mets are really going to prioritize 1-year deals, finding guys that they believe are going to outperform expectations based on all the metrics they have. And that's how and you look at teams like the Dodgers, that's how they build their bullpens. You don't see the Dodgers just throwing out big money, multi-year deals to these relievers. That is, in general, not the best use of funds.